Hello everyone, I'm Andrew, and it certainly is a great pleasure to be able to talk to you today, and the first of what I hope are many communiques updating and giving you feedback on and around the state of Citadel. Now, a lot of you may not know that it's actually Citadel's 20th anniversary this year, and I suppose whether you are an individual or an organisation, a birthday is a time that focuses you to reflect on the past and look to the future. Over the past year, we've used this red letter anniversary as a catalyst to refocus on our central values and our core business. For this reason, we've made a few changes in recent months which I would like to elaborate on today. And in the spirit of the openness that we have always maintained with you, our clients, I especially want to share more about some of the management changes. There have been essentially three developments which I'd like to take you through first. The first was the resignation of my predecessor as CEO Neil Brown in October 2012. This resulted in Jan van Niekerk, Peregrine CEO, stepping up as acting CEO in Citadel. In February 2013, my appointment as CEO was officially announced. Now, I appreciate that this may seem like a lot of change in a short period, but I can assure you the new management team is more committed than ever to serve you, and all of us are 100% focused on taking Citadel to greater heights. We certainly will miss Jan van Niekerk's input. However, we also wish him well at his new company and in his future business endeavours. Given the streamlining the business has been through the past few years, it made sense to embark on a strategy of zoning back to our core business and competencies. I think clients and shareholders alike recognised that it was possibly a time for a refocus back to our core competencies. It must also be emphasised that it was always Jan's responsibility and deliverable as acting CEO to complete the transformation of Citadel back to its wealth management roots before leaving me with the company with the core focus of wealth management to look after. This brings me to my role and future vision for Citadel. Having spent the past 12 of my 17 years at Citadel directly involved in the wealth management business unit, I think it's fair to say that I'm a dyed-in-the-wool wealth manager. And possibly to use a rugby analogy of a kicking or expansionary fly half to that of a running fly half who prefers to have the ball in hand, I requested that in addition to my role as CEO, I retain holding the line function and responsibility of the wealth management business unit. Only having been in my previous role for a short while, there were still certain initiatives in the wealth management and fiduciary divisions that I wanted to follow through, and with a purely wealth management refocused company with me, these ambitions directly correlated with the needs of the company. Fortunately, this due role resonated with our shareholders, and as I hope it does with you, in that I feel it will keep our business well connected and in touch with you, our clients, over the upcoming years, and certainly me away from any ivory towers. We firmly believe that this reaffirmation of our client-centric values is one of the very reasons that you entrusted your financial legacy to us in the first place. Markets have been unpredictable, and in recent years, gone are the days when wealth management businesses like ours can generate greater revenue through simply increased pricing models. This leaves very simply the two business levers of client acquisition and client retention at our disposal, and this essentially puts the client and the client experience at the centre of our focus. Given our history of service, you may well be asking, well, haven't client retention and acquisition always been at the cornerstone of the Citadel brand? And yes, they most certainly have. However, we are simply taking this opportunity to refresh and realign our focus and imprint that promise throughout our organisation. We're the same Citadel, just a little older, a little wiser, and more committed than ever to helping you discover the true meaning of your wealth. I personally am very excited about the future and about continuing to ensure your wealth is in safe hands. Going forward, with a refreshed brand identity and the incorporation of the term wealth management into the Citadel name, both of which you can read more about on our website when we launch in mid-May, we are committing ourselves very clearly and very confidently to our core business. That is wealth management and giving you the best wealth management experience you can get. So to conclude, with a refreshed brand identity and the incorporation of the term wealth management into the Citadel name, we are simply getting back to basics. People are our core business, and that makes client acquisition and client retention our #1 priority. We also get that great brands command respect in the marketplace by having a history of meeting or exceeding client expectations, and above all, by staying true to their core values and competencies. Thank you very much for your time.